King Tucker's in the motherfucking building.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's motherfucking go. And who is the first victim of the day? This nigga see me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time
Let's
without
get
a
it,
top
let's
flight
get it, let's
quarterback.
get it.
The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game.
All right, we're going to test out this new offense we got here. Put some more pieces to the puzzle.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that.
They go play action here on first down.
Yeah.
And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
So the big
all right,
play
let's go.
Let's go. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They're going to look to throw. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think
Oh,
when they look
yeah.
at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Playing the bum singing, man.
First down, he located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll go option on second down, right side. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really
Ooh, we got
get
Aaron
into motion,
Donald over there.
I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Aaron Donald, okay.
Out of the gun now on third down. And it's caught.
That was a quick touchdown. That was a quick touchdown. Quick touchdown.
This offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra
Nobody don't want your bite, punk.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0
I want your
lead.
garbage of that bite.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's go. Let's move on.
They run it with a
Don't
Hall
run
of
it,
Famer,
see, you
Eric
don't run it.
Dickerson. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Back to Dickerson here on second down. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. So the three-time Pro Bowler Javon Curse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that game because you are a consistently dominant performer. And that's what he is. We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well. A guy that you just have to game plan for every week.
No.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could
positive yards.
On this one. Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Second and 8. He'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On play action, they'll throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 65 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
I can't get rid of that damn Megatron.
Good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Megatron's wreaking havoc on motherfuckers.
Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
I'll tell you.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Give me that.
Right,
use a pick.
That's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Chad Greenway, with the pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys, because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat.
Damn, look at this nigga. Olsen. Damn, 21 nothing like that. Oh, first game down the drain. That was a quick game, see me. Quick. That was too quick. That was too quick. Yeah, that was too quick. In the back. So you want that problem? I don't know, man. Shit, you couldn't do nothing with that. Yeah. Golden on. What up, Golden?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
But you got your playbook in, see?
I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks. Certainly 2 of the best in the business.
Oh, okay.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Yeah, that didn't look good. That wasn't a good look for you that last game.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. From the 6.
Shout out to the plug, man.
This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ, and he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
Back to Dickerson here on second down. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Turned down for what?
On third down, Fitzpatrick. And that is
See?
incomplete.
We own that.
Right there with him.
We own that. That was an early breakup.
Now coming up.
was nearly a big third down
Early
conversion
breakup.
to give this drive some life. Instead,
Early breakup said on the screen. Early breakup.
From the ball.
Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop.
See me going through you like diarrhea, man.
When they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Culpepper. And it's caught by Olsen. Spins away. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
I can hear the film session right now. I can hear the coach saying to his team, guys, how does a guy that big get that open?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Imagine him as a kid, just trying to play hide and seek.
No chance.
No chance. He goes to hide behind the skinny tree. You see the front, the back, the top. Good luck.
Yeah, you see him. You don't see the tree.
And they've got it
I don't want to be tackled.
at the 8.
I don't want to be tackled.
50 yards between this play and the last one.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Look at that. Look at that O-line. Look at that O-line.
Dickerson, an 8-yard touchdown run.
Woo! Woo! Woo, nigga! Woo!
From the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get
what you think you're doing then?
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts.
Hey, see me all that running shit ain't happening.
Now they're ready to go.
Put it in there.
Got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Here's Fitzpatrick. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, they go to Dickerson. This is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Fourth down, Fitzpatrick.
Let's go.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Like that play?
They'll try to run for it here with Dickerson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up
Oh,
holding
could have been a
him at the
touchdown
2.
right there.
No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Back to Dickerson here on second down.
Yeah, another
He's
short
into
one.
the end zone
Another
for
short
a
one.
touchdown.
Oh,
So
O-line.
2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first
Upgrade
quarter.
on the
He's got
O-line,
both of
man.
them.
Shout out to the
Setting
plug.
himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the
Hey, shut
defense
your
doesn't
raggedy
stop it.
ass
That's
mic
what
up,
I would
nigga.
call.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Ah, he got through that.
And
Oh,
he'll be
screw that.
taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL
many yards he got,
on
see?
EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss of the tackle. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the
So
first
he's gonna
half.
stop
and
him
I
like a
don't think it's all
motherfucker,
been
ain't you
his
see?
fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pick.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to
I
the
gotta
brink,
get
aren't
that
they,
Jonathan
partner?
Ogden.
Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Go, Reed. Go. Let go.
They go again with Davis. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. You have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley. No doubt about it, a really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, and those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him.
A running game would be crazy then.
That Johnson their fortunes.
They'll set up a throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
I can't hear a damn thing you saying.
Get it. Mustang 19, Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos, 70 Timberwolves.
They'll try and throw for it here. That'll be complete to Donald Driver. And he'll have it past midfield.
Okay, Donald, I see you. I see you, Donald.
21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around,
4th and 18, we make it.
All the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone.
Damn, he bumping this shit out there. God damn.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
On second down, Culpepper. He's got the Hall of Famer.
Get that first down.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Ooh-wee.
He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap.
I should have went inside instead of trying to go outside.
They go backwards to the 13-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably...
That's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson from 10 yards out.
Transform.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word, if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ballgame. No signs of slowing down.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
Stop
I
it.
think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 2nd and 9, Fitzpatrick. And he will find the
caught
open
it.
man. It's DJ Moore. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Can't believe he caught that, Seaman.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Oh, bam.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Trying my play, Seaman.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Trying my motherfucking play.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for
Hey, man, 21-0 over here. Anybody want to know the score,
Charles
goddamn
Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Again.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, that Jonathan Alvin, I gotta have that card.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
I told you to look it up before you buy it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
Come on. Hey, trap 60, trap 60. Trap 19, trap 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
A first down carry for Davis. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check, contact, check, contact. Ready?
Again, it's Davis. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Ready?
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Good defense.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That sack goes to the safety, Steve Atwater. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Don't run the ball, Sidney.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I tell you,
They'll start
don't
on the
run the
ground
ball.
here on first down. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Back to Dickerson here on second down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
They're getting frustrating over here.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30.
11 rushes for 11 yards. That's 1 yard a carry.
As it's fourth down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now Fitzpatrick on fourth down.
We'll take that.
Oh! And he is going to have a Texans first down as they
I see how Keyshawn pulled that one out.
And that'll keep the drive alive. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And they'll get this just to the 47.
Stop it.
1 yard gain.
12 rushes, 12 yards, 1 yard to carry.
I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game.
1 yard to carry, see.
By throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Now Fitzpatrick.
Oh my God. That's all them people.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Come on. Can't see Vinci Spider coming. The water spout. Down came the rain and took the spider out.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run. And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of.
Come on, see me. 15 rushes, 14 yards, man. Come on, man. You ain't running the ball.
That last play backwards.
Might as well cancel that.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Oh, he got off.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Dickerson on the handoff, and he's only going to get a yard
Some of
from
that
the
back,
20
man.
to the 19.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy.
Running that ball
Sometimes
on the most,
having to
man.
hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Need them back. I need them yards back, man. Got too many.
Behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Seems
Didn't
pretty
mean kick
obvious
your ass.
defensively key was
Kicking
stopping
your
the
ass
run game,
again,
how
man.
they done it
What's
so
up with that?
successfully.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these
Enjoy
guys like to
kicking your
run.
ass,
The best
and you know
runs for
that.
the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And as a result,
Let me
possession
go and pass the
switches
ball a little bit.
hands.
See.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Fuck your blitz.
Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hurt! Right there, hurt!
The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. And
2nd and
scoreboard on
23,
their side,
Sammy.
they're just
2nd and
looking to
23.
melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. He'll look to throw. Throwing outside, it's complete.
2nd and
And
20.
they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Let's go, man.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back to throw now.
This
on
nigga
first
just
down.
leaving this nigga, man.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Oh
And
my
he gets it
God.
all the way
He
down
lit up,
inside
man. He
the
said,
10
fuck it.
And mark him at the 5. Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
Oh my
His
God.
guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. That kind of puts the
Maurice Johnson, I see you over there watching, man.
Charles, they're
What's
pitching a
up?
shutout on the other side of
Watching
this
this
offense. They've done their thing well.
massacre over
This
here.
game has been all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want this shutout preserved.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it is 28-0. Now
As
after
you
the
next,
touchdown, here's
motherfucker.
Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Yeah, I let the time expire to lose the game too. See, I wouldn't even fuck with it. Mm-hmm. 28 donut.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They're inching closer and closer to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
They had 2 games in.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Oh, see me get a field goal. Do something. Try to get a field goal. Two, one. Here has been kicked for excessive grieving.
Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now you're
talking to that nigga, PG.
No, not at all.
He being petty, nigga.
Happy. They're relaxed. They
He being petty.
For them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Howdy.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ready.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Now McNair. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Ready. Ready.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play action. It's McNair. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Down inside the 10. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Okay. That's our little punk in the damn slot.
Yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
No different.
Ready, break. Straight.
They begin with a run by Davis. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Come on, bro.
On this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Okay.
The Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the run and crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now McNair off the play fake. Being chased out left.
Do what you was fucking doing.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Fuck that, Tyree.
This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Julius Peppers, yes, he still has it. Give him the sack. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately,
come on, this fucking Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts from 19 yards away. And the Ravens have moved out in front. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Still garbage, Anthony. I said it, Nick.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this
Put your
drive
life
after
together,
tossing an
Anthony.
interception on the previous one.
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it.
Put your life
Maybe
together. You
they
still
get to it
garbage.
in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. And here's Davis to run again on second. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Lord.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this one too low. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Looking to throw on second down. Culpepper. Into a double.
This nigga pushing the shit out of me. I hope you ain't call that no defense, nigga.
Well, that's kind of one of those we saw develop.
I hope you ain't calling that
From the
defense.
second that ball left his hand.
And if you're going to throw a floater like that,
Yeah,
it
all
really
right.
only works if you're leading a tight end on a flag route or something to the corner of the end zone. If you're going to throw a ball like that to the sideline, you're just giving the defender way too much time to make a read on it, step in, and make the play.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want, and other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's McNair. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, McNair. That's going to be
Come on. Ooh,
where
you was going with that shit. Ooh, shit.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a give. Here's Peyton running left. Gets around him. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Dang, that's bullshit ass.
Running left, it's Barkley. And
Fuck
they'll
you,
lose
huh?
yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That second down play nets a -4.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
McNair to throw.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay.
Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
Oh my God. How they letting this nigga.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
A gain of 3, second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Coming up on 2nd and 7. McNair.
Give me that.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh my.
You've always been very good about
There go your
man.
flute play, nigga. There go your flute play.
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
There go your one
They feel
flute
like
play,
they've got
nigga.
something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment.
Yeah, give that back to
build
me.
on that
Give that
stuff.
back to me.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So the interception, that had him set up in golden shape, but no first down comes of it. And in the end, no points come up.
And Brandon, I tell you, in a sudden
I don't
change
know what
offense, you
defense is
must
that.
capitalize.
This
is where
some
you can really
booty.
swing momentum in your favor. But that time, they let him off the hook.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. They keep it with Davis on first down. We'll get this up to about the 44.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On second down, Davis. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Acting like you doing something. What?
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at
Not
the
acting like you doing
39.
something.
A nice pick
I ain't been passing the ball.
Yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come
I ain't
up on
passed the ball
first and
all
10.
the whole game, nigga.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's caught by Olsen. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion to prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now McNair looking for a first down throw.
Yeah, Nick.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
To throw on second down, Steve McNair.
Oh,
That's
my.
complete to DK Metcalf.
Oh, shit.
He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Knew I shouldn't have stayed in that defense for that.
77 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
You don't want to fuck with Shady, cause Shady will fucking kill you.
45. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Cam Chancellor, he can do it all. This time it's a sack on the safety blitz. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. On second down, Culpepper. Under pressure, and they got to him again. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
They'll look to throw.
Come on, gang.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This time.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now McNair.
Mm-hmm.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted.
Mm-hmm.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Oh, defense.
Fielded right around the 8. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And some room to work.
Going nowhere, man.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Peyton. Shifts past him at the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Going for the
Oh my God. Come on, man. This shit there is out.
Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 51 yards. And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers you would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This uses motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Go check, go check.
It's Davis on the counter. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown from 21 yards away. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
They're going to try and run. And he's gonna
fucking
go down
Dickerson.
right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Here's Peyton up the middle. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
Oh, hit off the damn top. They gave him that shit. That shit hit off the top. It came off, and they.
Now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game. And
that was the most flukiest shit I ever fucking saw.
And somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
I can't play
by Jalen Ramsey, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They'll try the right side. Oh, bottled up.
Give me that. Let's go.
It's going the other way. There he goes. Left
Give me some motherfucking flute. Let's go. Give me some motherfucking flute. Let's go.
This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
This defense, Charles, they needed some
that
type of a
was some
spark
fluke,
to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. So here's the kickoff now.
You talking to him, PG.
Fumble return for a score.
You talking to that nigga.
Takes it at the 7.
He talking to that nigga. He talking to him, Taz. You damn right. Keep talking to his ass.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll power his way up near the 25. And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, It's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays. Make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
Here we go.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Ready?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that. Street.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they get the tip they were looking for.
The blueness prevails.
And this one's over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just...
Send it. I was coming in there. It says session is full. Should have punched him in the chest.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking in at the 3. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. First play from scrimmage. It's Culpepper. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. And he is met in his
the Texans score
behind the line
first.
of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. They'll drop to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Michael Strahan drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return.
I sold that right guard and picked him back up today. Yeah, I know. I know.
Play action now. Here's Steve Young. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Steve Young. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. On 2nd and 10, Young. Looking left side, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And they'll run again, and this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now a give left side, it's Dickerson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Lawyer Malloy. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later.
I was on that swag. I was on that. I was on that swag.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Inside give to Dickerson. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. If you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it.
I've never been near that.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Look at that!
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Rob Woodson.
Man, you be bumping the shit out of people, swag. I swear. You did, nigga!
First quarter of play.
Man, that wasn't no fucking zone, man.
On EA Sports.
How do you double team somebody in the zone, swag? Come on now. First it was a double team zone, then it was a cover 3 zone. Make up your mind.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run for it here with Dickerson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Oh!
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down.
Yeah, I sure
should
have caught
all
that.
the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gonzalez's kick is good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's got this down to the 35. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Let's go. Check it.
They'll set up a throw.
Get rid of the ball. Get rid of the ball.
Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Up the middle to Davis. And a solid run down inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Come on, just too tall shit.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
As a defensive back, you have some
I don't
weapons
want
at
to
your
hear nothing
disposal
about you
that we
talking
don't
about
often
somebody
talk
bumping
about.
you,
And you
nigga.
can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Give me that.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Hey, man to man. Hey, man to man.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Davis. And some room to roam now. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They'll try and run for it with Davis. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage.
Oh, run, come in there, nigga.
A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field
Let's
goal
go.
to seize the lead before intermission. Darnell Dockett coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. It's Young off play action. They have pressure coming, and they got it.
Let's
once
go.
Again. Darnell Dockett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Ooh, come on, pick that up.
Incomplete by Steve Young.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And Sanders now to return. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This one fielded at the 5. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They go play action. Young.
Come on, pick that up, yo.
Incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
No surprise he was targeted on that play because you and I both know quarterbacks
You
like
rocking
guys who catch
Steve
the ball,
Young over there.
but they actually expect that. They love the guys who do something with it after the catch.
Impressive making him miss on that tackle attempt. Dickerson on the handoff. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
2nd down and goal. Young.
Oh, my God.
Eric Dickerson from 6 yards away. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half? And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
To throw again on second down. Young. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deep.
Oh, and now
You ain't doing that shit second time, nigga.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. As a defense, what a nuisance when you look on the other side and they've got a tight end that can run a post route like that.
And you felt the ground shake, didn't you? Oh, even all the way up here in this booth. How about when he grabbed the football? You could see the terror as everyone was thinking, do I even want to try and tackle that big man?
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Inside give to Davis. And he is going to lose yardage here. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Culpepper. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Second half, close game, and we're certainly seeing some exciting plays, but it's really been the defenses. That's now back-to-back drives that have ended with interceptions.
Yeah, the guys on the other side of the ball, as we like to say, the defenders, they've been the difference makers for their teams. And when they're taking their game up to this kind of a level, I want to see what happens with these offenses. Can they match them as this game goes on? Or will the defenders continue to have full control of this one?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A play fake, now Young. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
3rd and long for Young. That is caught by Carmichael. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Now Young on 4th down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on 4th down, showed a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the 4th quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He did.
Their backs up against the wall a little
Finishing
bit,
up
and
the
they
game,
come through
but,
by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Steve Young. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Young to throw on 4th. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.